Hello kids! Happy Friday and welcome once again to thehappysphere.com. I'm your host El Carlo and this is the internet's happy show. And I shaved. How do you guys think I look? Some people think I look younger. Do I? I hope so. Today's topic is responsibility. And following the logic of the computer, software, brain, belief system, equivalence, or whatever you want to call it, it is simple. You have a computer, you need to do a job, you need to put a software in. You need a PowerPoint, so you need to somehow get into your computer the PowerPoint thing, you know, the software, whatever it is, the package, Microsoft, whatever. So it is your responsibility, right? Because you're gonna have to make a presentation of blah, 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 whatever it is that you do. So it is your responsibility. So it works kind of like in the same way. So the world is not static. And when I say the world, it's our environments, our social environments. They're constantly changing. And we are constantly changing too. We are adapting or evolving into these environments that we are living in. We change our personalities all the time. We change our belief systems all the time. And all these things happen unconsciously. For example, getting a new girlfriend, getting a new job, getting pregnant, getting fired from the job, whatever it is that is happening in your life, somehow you have to adapt into a new behavior, into maybe a new personality, right? Like the things that we were talking about last time, the things that we're supposed to do, the strategies that we use will vary depending on the situation. So once in a video that I saw, and something that really got glued to my mind is that he compared environments like in a circle. Imagine that you're inside of a circle, and everything that is inside of a circle, it's under your control. And everything that it is outside of the circle, you have no control over. So outside, it'll be the weather, the markets, you know, the fluctuation of the markets, or people, other people, I mean, anything that you can't really control. Inside of the circle is gonna be everything that you can control. So practically, yourself, right? If you wanna get more skilled, if you wanna change something, if you wanna change your hairstyle, you can do that. If you wanna change your beard, you know, you can do that. So whatever you can do to change, also internally. Look, I'm talking about internal change, changes that you can do in order to improve your current situation, right? In order to match the opportunities that the environment is bringing to you currently, right? I don't know if I'm making myself clear here. So when we are trying to change or hoping to change whatever is outside of the circle, that is what this guy describes as stress, you know? That you are worrying constantly about something that you have no immediate control over whatsoever, right? And what he says is that you have to kind of like let these things go and focus on whatever you can control. Then what we can do is we can change our own programming, we can change our own software, we can change our belief system. There's another reframe that I want to give you about the best. You know, if I'm talking about software here or belief system, which one's the best? There's no such thing as best, exactly like there's no such thing as the truth, right? What I like to focus on is the best match for the environment or the best match for the situation. Whatever is good for that situation, whatever is more efficient, whatever is better for that situation. Not the best ever and forever. That doesn't exist. So back to the responsibility. It's floating against sailing. Imagine that you're floating in the ocean, you know, and you know you have to get there, you know, to that little island over there, and that is your purpose, right? And then you're saying, oh, I wish the waves could push me harder so I can get there faster, and I wish this wind wasn't blowing, you know, against the current, or I wish there weren't so many sharks around. You know, you're wishing things, right? But sailing, what if you're sailing and you know how to sail and you have all these tools, right? You have this big, whatever sail thing. I don't know anything about sailing, but what I know is that you need a lot of skill, and you have very strategic moves that you can do. You have strategy to get there, right? So you pull this rope over here and you do like the tick thing and whatever it is that you have to do, and you will know how much time do you need to get there. So basically, most of us people in the world, we are floating. We're not using any of this tools and equipment that we already have. We're going through life unconscious of our own decisions and our own control, whatever is inside our circle. So it is our responsibility to take control, and it is our responsibility to know what we can't control and kind of leave it and put it in the back burner. Don't stress about it. So our responsibility is to take control of these tools, learn. If we don't know how to use them, learn how to use them, and then we can go. We're talking about happiness. Then we can go towards happiness. Whatever it is that I think is gonna make me happy. Maybe talking to the camera is making me happy. But I had to get my head into it and say, okay, I have a camera. I just need to buy a light and do all these things. What am I gonna say? How am I gonna look at what is people gonna think of me? Maybe they're not gonna like me. Maybe they will gonna like me. All these things that are happening there. I am deciding. At the end, I am deciding, and at the end, I said, fuck it. I'm just gonna do it. This is my decision. I take control. I still have all these doubts in my mind all the time. That's impossible, to get rid of the doubts and the fears and maybe a little bit of the stress. But you can put it in the back burner, and that's what I wanted to communicate to you guys. That's it for today. And a really cool quote that I saw the other day on Twitter. It says, "Happiness is one's own responsibility. Happiness is within you, and you can do whatever you want with your tools and with your software in order to get happiness." Thanks very much, guys. Bye.